off from the Burrows Racing Fox's Bakery and Deli. Number 63, it's Cole Burrows. Rolling off in second spot. Out of Aaron in the Corcoran Contracting Quick Dip Pools. Number 31, it's Chad Corcoran. Rolling off in the third position out of Innisfil in the Abram Real Estate. Ryan's Landscaping Guns Auto Service. Number 48, it's Coltin Everingham. Rolling off in the fourth position out of London in the V&P's Topsoil Landscape Supplies. Edgar Excavation All-Purpose Mobile Wash. Number 40, it's Brendan Edgar. Rolling off in the fifth position out of Hamilton in the Alexander Glass and Door. DJD Graphics. Number 73, it's Nick Troback. Starting in the sixth position out of Hamilton in Innovative Youth Care Solutions. Loblaw Maple Grove. Number 10C, it's Dennis Sobolski. Rolling off in the seventh position out of Warsaw in the Create Shade Party Tent Rentals. Buckhorn Sand and Gravel. It's the number 60 machine of Billy Jacobs. Starting in the eighth position out of Walkerton in the Bester Forest Products. Leslie Ford, Shelby Roofing and Sheet Metal. Number 36, it's the Thrillbilly of Lane, Zardo. Starting in the ninth position out of Kitchener in the London Recreational Racing Tri-County Sound Blasting. Number 13 machine, it's Justin Collison. Rolling off in the 10th position, your quick time pole sitter earlier tonight after rolling a full field invert in the Canadian Crane Rentals. Bester Forest Products, CPS Flooring, CanPoly.com, number 33 machine, it's Roy Wilkie. And starting shotgun on the field out of Puslinch in the Shaw Motorsports. A&A Discount Auto Parts, number 27 machine, it's Steve Cashmore. Here we go for the first Steel City Superstock feature lineup. 35 laps the distance here for the Steel City Superstocks at Flamboro Speedway. Tonight's feature event sponsored by London Recreational Racing. Honorary starter Mike Schmidt up at the top of the flag stand, ready to set to wave the green flag. The Flamboro Speedway race car pulls down to the infield. Fans, it's time to rumble. The Steel City Superstocks are green at Flamboro. Side by side down into turns 1 and 2. Chad Corcoran going to take the outside lane and take that race lead away from the 63 of Cole Burrows. 35 laps of distance here in this one. Keep an eye as we have had a full field inversion. Our quick time pole sitter Roy Wilkie starting all the way in the back and to try to make his way through this full field of Superstocks. Right now, that 31 of Chad Corcoran, he's going to scoot away to the race lead. Second will be that 63 of Cole Burrows. Then Coltin Everingham slides in third spot. Fourth will be that 73 of Nick Troback. Then it's a side-by-side battle for fifth as the 10 of Dennis Sobolski and the 60 of Bailey Jacobs still side-by-side in this one. $60 of Bailey Jacobs and the 10C of Dennis Sobolski. They are so heavily impact. 10 of Dennis Sobolski into the wall. Caution flag on the speedway. So our fast safety team going to go to work and check on that 10C of Dennis Sobolski. Heavy impact into the front straightaway. And it looks like he's got some heavy impact there on that 10C. He's going to try to roll it away, but that is some heavy right front damage. So the rest of the field is going to try to roll on by here in this one. We've got our safety team going to work to check on that 10C of Dennis Sobolski. As the field continues to work under that yellow flag condition, again, a big shout out to all of our Bass Safety and Flamboro cleanup crew. They've been pretty busy here tonight as we've kept them on their toes. Looks like the 10C of Dennis Sobolski is going to take a spot there on the infield position. We're going to get the field doubled up here, and the white flag is going to come out. We're going to go back. Superstock Racing here for the Steel City Superstocks. In round number 1, presented by London Recreational Racing. Big shout out to Mike Schmidt and all involved. So we're going to get the field double up here onto the front straightaway. Lights are off on the Flamboro Speedway pace car. 3 laps in the books. This time, Chad Corcoran going to be on the bottom. Cole Burrow is going to be on the top side. As we get set to continue to rumble here for the 35-lap feature event for our Super Stock division here at Flamboro Speedway, the Steel City Super Stocks. Flamboro Speedway pace car is going to pull down to the infield. To come off a turn 4, they're going to get on the loud pedal. Green flag in the air. We're back underway. Good start there for the 31 of Chad Corcoran. He's going to take that race lead, but they're going to run side by side for second and third. Coltin Everingham going to try to look to the inside on that 63 of Cole Burrows. They're 2 by 2 for 3 rows deep. Everingham leaning on the outside of the 63 of Cole Burrows as they come under the stripe. Everingham in that 48 car. He's going to take that second spot away. Now the 63 of Cole Burrows. He's going to face the challenge from the 60 of Billy Jacobs, the 36 of Lane Zardo, and that 33 of Roy Wilkie. Lap number 5 of this 35-lap feature event's going to go up on the board. 30 laps to go. 73 of Nick Troback with a big lock up there trying to get down to the inside. Oh, Cole Burrows! Justin Collison makes some impact down the back straightaway. Caution flag is going to fly. Caution flag on the speedway. Second is that 48 of Coltin Everingham. Third will be the 60 of Billy Jacobs. Fourth, the 36 of Lane Zardo. Fifth, the 33 of Roy Wilkie. To the outside, the 73 of Nick Troback. Seventh is the 27 of Steve Cashmore. Eighth will be the 4D of Brendan Egger. 63 of Cole Burrows. Shotgun on the field. So we're set to go. The pace car pulls off. 31 of Chad Corcoran. And the 48 of Coltin Everingham off of turn 4 on the loud pedal. We're back underway. Corcoran and Everingham side by side down into 1 and 2. Still side by side. Oh, the 73 and Nick Troback just drove up the back straightaway wall. Still under the green flag. Here's Chad Corcoran continues to lead. Coltin Everingham going to try to get down to the bottom, but no. Billy Jacob is going to fill that hole. Now Billy Jacobs is going to look to the inside on that 48 machine. 2 by 2 for 2 rows deep. Billy Jacobs, Coltin Everingham looking for second spot. Billy Jacobs trying to work his way through this field. 31 of Chad Corcoran out front in this one here on lap number 8. Billy Jacobs going to work into that second spot. Third, Roy Wilkie going to look down to the inside on Coltin Everingham. Everingham trying to hang on to the top side. He's got a trail of cars down to the inside. Lap number 9 goes up on the board. Chad Corcoran still out front. Billy Jacobs in second. Third now will be that pole sitter. The 33 of Roy Wilkie after having to start tail end of the field after rolling a 6 invert. He has made his way up to the third spot here on lap number 10. He's got a hungry customer behind him, that 36 of Lane Zardo. Both of those drivers know how to get their job done here at Flamboro Speedway. Field start to single themselves out. Chad Corcoran on the hammer up front, but he has got That car seems wicked loose on both ends of the speedway. Bailey Jacobs trying to close that gap. It's about a car length and a half between him and the race leader. Roy Wilkie has worked that 33 machine right up to the back bumper, that 60 of Bailey Jacobs. Top four, nose to tail as he comes back underneath the stripe. Lap number 12 goes up on the board of this 35-lap feature event for the Steel City Superstocks. Tonight feature sponsored by London Recreational Racing. Honorary starter Mike Schmidt dropped the green flag to get things kicked off as we set to rumble here at Flamboro Speedway, and so far it has been a doozy. Top four, nose to tail, as Bailey Jacobs trying to see if he can make a move on that 31 of Chad Corcoran, but he's got to be careful. He's got a line of cars right behind him. Roy Wilkie and Lane Zardo sit tucked right up underneath that back bumper. They dive back down into corner, this time by lap number 15 will go up on the board of this 35-lap feature event. Trying to give you a full field rundown here. Lap number 15, Chad Corcoran leads. Second is the 60 of Bailey Jacobs. Third will be the 33 of Roy Wilkie. Fourth, the 36 of Lane Zardo. Fifth will be the 48 of Coltin Everingham. Sixth, the 73 of Nick Troback. Seventh is going to be the 27C of Steve Cashmore. Eighth is the 4D of Brendan Egger. Ninth in the final car on the speedway, the 63 of Cole Burrows. Out of the race, the 13 of Justin Collison and the 10 of Dennis Cebulski. Lap number 16 now goes up on the board. Chad Corcoran still out front in this one, trying to see if he can get that job done. Bailey Jacobs has got some customers behind him as he's got Roy Wilkie right up under that rear deck lid in that Crate Shade Party Rentals number 60 machine. Wilkie, though, has got to be careful, too, as he's got Lane Zardo right tucked under that Bester Forest Products back bumper. Oh, they're going to make contact in turn two. 33 of Wilkie, the 36 of Zardo get together on the exit of turn number 2. Jacobs now looking for the race lead on the exit of turn number 4. We are rumbling here at Flamboro Speedway. 31 of Chad Corcoran out front. Bailey Jacobs in second. Side by side for third, and now Roy Wilkie. He's going to give that spot up as Lane Zardo now moves up to the third position. Bailey Jacobs still trying to see if he can make a move on that 31 of Chad Corcoran, who occupies that top spot. Lane Zardo now runs third. Fourth is that 33 of Roy Wilkie. Still holding on to that fifth spot is the 48 of Coltin Everingham. Sixth is 73 of Nick Troback. Steve Cashmore runs in seventh. Brendan Egger in that 4D runs in eighth. Ninth is the 63 of Cole Burrows as we work lap number 21 of this 35-lap feature event for the Steel City Superstocks. Tonight sponsored by London Recreational Racing. Chad Corcoran up front trying to see if he can put that 31 car on the top spot, and so far he's doing a doozy of holding on to it. Bailey Jacobs right in the tire tracks trying to see if he can make a line to get around that 31 of Corcoran. This time he's maybe going to peek to the inside. Jacobs, whoa, close quarter racing. Corcoran shuts the door. Lane Zardo right in that mix there as well. A little bit further behind them, Brendan Egger in the 4D is going to look to the inside on the 27 of Steve Cashmore. That's going to be the battle for 7th and 8th position. Right behind them, Cole Burrows in that 63 going to join the mix there as well. Edgar looking to the inside on that 27. Burrows going to try to follow him through. Cashmore going to shut the door. Front of the field, though, they are nose to tail playing bumper tag with 10 laps to go in this one. Jacobs down to the inside. Chad Corcoran now shuffled up to the top side. Bailey Jacobs going to take the top spot, but Lane Zardo going to look to the inside in 3 and 4. Oh, Jacobs sideways on the exit of turn number 4. Side by side for the race lead in this one. Bailey Jacobs on the top side. Lane Zardo on the bottom. Roy Wilkie now going to look to the inside on the 31 of Chad Corcoran. Lane Zardo going to put that Bester Forge Products number 33 machine back on the top spot. Bailey Jacobs going to settle into that second position. Roy Wilkie now in third. Fourth, that 31 of Chad Corcoran. Lap number 27 up on the board of this 35-lap feature event. Lane Zardo powering off at turn 4. 28 laps in the books of this one. Field has somewhat sorted themselves out here as we work lap number 28. Battle at the back of the field. Cole Burrows looking to the inside on the 27 of Steve Cashmore. Burrows and Cashmore are going to be side by side. That's for the 8th and 9th position. And Burrows is going to look down to the inside. He's going to take that spot away. Move Cole Burrows up to the 8th position. Lane Zardo this time off at turn 4 is going to see the 5 laps to go signal from her flagman dog. 5 more laps around the 3rd mile Flamboro Speedway. Bailey Jacobs runs in that 2nd spot. 3rd, the 33 of Roy Wilkie. 4th, the 31 of Chad Corcoran. 5th is going to be the 48 of Coltin Everingham. 6th, 73 of Nick Troback. 7th, the 4D of Brendan Edgar. 8th, the 63 of Cole Burrows. And 9th, the 27 of Steve Cashmore. Lane Zardo, track champion here at Flamboro Speedway back in 2022. He's looking to put that 36 machine on the top spot for the first feature for the newly formed Steel City Superstock Rumble Series as they rumbled into Flamboro Speedway. 2 to go for the 36 of Lane Zardo. Billy Jacobs might have used up his stuff as he's about 5-6 car lengths behind that 36 of Lane Zardo. Same with the 33 of Roy Wilkie. He's drifted back about 5 car lengths. White flag in the air for the 36 of Lane Zardo. Zardo now going to work around that lap traffic of the 27 of Steve Cashmore. Lane Zardo down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Picking up the first future win for the Steel City Superstocks. It's Lane Zardo putting the 36 in victory lane. Second will be the 60 of Bailey Jacobs. 3rd, the 33 of Roy Wilkie. 4th, the 31 of Chad Corcoran. And 5th, the 48 of Coltin Everingham. We're going to head down to victory lane and grab a word with our future winner, the 36 of Lane Zardo. Climbing out from the car, fans out around applause, your Steel City Superstock winner, the 36 of Lane Zardo. Slide in here and grab a word here with Lane. Lane, the Steel City Superstocks first feature event. You put this 36 car in victory lane. How does it feel after a feature like that?
It was pretty good. It definitely got a little bit rough there at the beginning. I felt bad for the 60 car. He had the right side torn off just with the car on the outside trying to slam. So once we got started back up, kind of started going through the pack. Had to make a little bit of aggressive moves there, but I saw the 60 take his shot for the lead, and as he took his shot, I it slightly opened up the door and had a lot of momentum going down the back straightaway, and I just kind of had to jump on it. But all in all, it was a really good run. We got a new sponsor on the car. We got Montgomery Ford. If you guys want to buy a new vehicle, nothing's better than a Ford, and you got to buy it at Montgomery. Got to also thank Gully Bridge. Got to thank Forrest. Got to thank Badger Daylighting. There's a lot of people on this car I got to thank. Andy Schmidt, Bester Forest Products, and thank you to all my crew. Thank you guys to the fans for sticking out because it was freezing tonight. So thank you guys so much for staying out for us.
There you go, fans. Let a round of applause. Your feature winner, 36 of Lane Zardo. Slide over and grab a quick here with our second place finisher, the 60 of Bailey Jacobs. Well, Bailey, you were working through the field, got to the race lead for a moment, couldn't quite hold on to it. How was this 60 car working for you guys here tonight?
Yeah, you know what? The car was pretty good. Like, we started 7th and had to do some battling for sure there. I mean, we're going to have to check the toe after that race for sure, but I'll take second. I mean, Lane ran me clean. I mean, it was good that way, and we'll take that for the first night out here.
I know you guys got a lot of support on this 60 machine. Who do you want to give a shout out to for getting things done?
Big thanks to Create Shade Party Tent Rentals. They're a huge supporter this year. They help us get to the track every week. Napa Auto Parts, Shamong Home Solutions, TG Quirk Towing, and Buckhorn Sand and Gravel.
There you go, fans. Your second place finisher, the 60 of Bailey Jacobs. Slide over and grab a word with our third place finisher, the 33 of Roy Wilkie. Well, Roy, the 6 on the invert didn't quite work in your favor. Come home third. How was this 33 machine working for you guys here tonight?
It was pretty good. It started off pretty strong. Once I got some heat in the tires, we were really able to make gains. I was working on Bailey a little bit, and then Lane came up on the inside of me, so that kind of lost my momentum a little bit there. But then the car started getting a little loosed up a little bit. So it is what it is. We're pretty happy to finish the top 3 here. It's a good start to the year.
I know you guys got some support on this 33 car. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, we got huge support from our sponsors. Definitely Canadian Crane Crane Rentals, Bester Forest Products, CRG Energy, and Port Elgin Home Hardware.
There you go, fans. Your third place finisher, the 33 of Roy Wilkie.